Okay, back with more Dragon Quest Monsters Joker 1. It's been a while since the last episode, so it might take me a little bit to get my sea legs back. I did review my future Marstead notes at the end of last episode. I'm supposed to have a shortcut to the dungeon. I said it was directly from the Pokemon Center, but it might not be as directly as I said it was. Let's see. Really profitable to go in that direction anyway. I have some fusions I want to do soon here. It might just be up here to the north. Not that Joker. You get Chimey to level 10 to fuse it. This is the one. Excuse me, tickle in my throat. Expecting a call from veterinarian today. Kitties are getting dental work done, so I'm gonna pause at some point, take that call. It did just heal, so I could try this. If I die, I just reload and it's fine. Some Impstron here. Oh god. Alright, well, I got Dragon Quested. Yeah, I'm not ready yet. Getting crit immediately is very on brand for this series. Hey Bucky, how you doing? Alright, just to head back to the Pokemon Center. Oh shit, well maybe not. Let's see. Hey Serp, how you doing? Happy lurking. It's 4 MP out of 30, it's not too bad. Let the shining crest show you the true path. Okay. Okay, so that's probably a shining crest. I keep getting into battles here because I need XP, like, very badly. Need to review my monster list to see what I have and haven't scattered already. That went better. Let's see. Library. I think unfortunately this is encountered, not captured, so I might have to start writing it down. Yeah. Skills learned by monsters. Hey Chaos, thank you very much. Appreciate that. How have you been? Goodie bag. Oh, it did actually disperse it correctly this name. I was trying to get a floor command set up. It doesn't have a decimal in it. It looks like it didn't work. To try to test it in a different command. I can't actually like cheer myself to test it, so sorry about that. Killed a god in a game and you can play something else. Nice. Too stunned to act. Love to see it. It's gonna be a 3. Motherfucker. There. Let's heal again. Does have crest on the ground. Pretty sure I don't have a Gibdo yet. Actually, I don't know what the mummy's called in Dragon Quest. Mummy boys. Okay. This is an interesting way to do monster catching. I got super screwed on this math when I played this in episode 1. Just like really unlucky, I think. Ah. %. Hey! Thank you, Mummy Boy B. Default names are pretty good. Well, they're mostly some variation of Mummo, Birdo. Yeah, exactly. It's the opposite of XCOM math. Chest up here. A medicinal herb, okay. Try to have full resources for whatever the boss is in here. I think I can suspend save, but not save. Yeah, that's correct. I also don't remember if the heal all button is reliable or stupid. Fire Emblem lies about percentages. It seems like there are some percentages you should lie about, right? I've read some articles about how when you do XCOM, if you're going to display 95% chance to hit, you actually need to inflate that to like a 99% chance because players expect it to work like that, even though it shouldn't. Yggdrasil leaf. Thanks, Spiegel. Shit, I wanted to heal first. Let's see how this goes. You should lie about it. God damn. Can't see their max health on this screen, which is kind of unfortunate. S-curve or 50% is a true 50-50. Anything else is closer to 0 or 100. Yeah, exactly. I don't think I'm allowed to scout bosses. So he hits for 23. That seems bad. Alright, so I should have Chimey heal. Don't do that. I can kill him before he gets his big attack off. And try to block. I don't know how far he's gonna psych up is the problem, so I don't want to spend a whole turn blocking. Is it going to be this turn or next turn? I don't know which one he's going to target either. Shit. Well, now I know. Could be a DPS clock. He's got like 20 health left. I'm gonna be so sad. Well, defending didn't matter, so I should have just gone ham. Can I res dead monsters at the Pokemon Center for free in this? I don't actually remember from last time. I can, okay. They just don't get XP, right? Oh, if I had just attacked on that last turn, we would have gotten it. Fuck. I got Draken quested. Okay. Hopefully, I think I asked this last time, but I forgot the answer. Hopefully, it's the same amount of XP divided by 2 characters instead of it being I just lost out on XP for 1 of 3 characters, right? How to zoom? It's like defend is already such a like hard ask in any JRPG, and that's like the closest a JRPG can come, I think, to signposting that you should defend, and then having it hit so hard that it doesn't matter is like fucked up. Oh. You turned from a dog into a chicken. Okay, bye. All right. Hi. Okay, gotcha. So I didn't lose XP from Fryo being dead. Fryo just got less of a chunk of it. Okay, it'd be great if I could just get like out of here without having to do any more fights. Okay, cool. I'm gonna level up Shady for fusing. Okay, gotcha. That's not so bad then. I need to make sure I spend all of their skill points here. Let's see. Only half of them pass on when I evolve. And I think we established that, like, fractional points do nothing. Well, no, invested points matter because those are the half that could get passed on. So you should still invest points even if you can't get to any threshold. But the actual invested points don't do anything on their own, I think is the idea. But I guess I can keep it floating until I know I'm gonna use them. Okay, we're gonna get heal. Does get Zing eventually. It's a lot of points to get Zing though. Can't zoom from inside a building, I assume. Only works outside. Okay. Okay, let's try not to die here. Shady max health? Wow, yeah. Dude sucks. Holy shit, that was nice. Somewhere over yonder, you say? Okay. That's where I left a note to go next anyway, so... Spiegel definitely has a visual downgrade. Leave me alone. I might want to have Shady anyway. Whoops. Is it true that Spiegel can't contribute to monster synthesis? Seems powerful, but it seems like synthesizing monsters is really important. I shouldn't be spending XP on him if I can avoid it. And somewhere in here I can save. Trying to start a new habit of, if I ask a question that I already should have known from a prior episode, I write it in my future Marstead file. If someone is dead, the XP is divided among remaining monsters. Also, some goes to substitutes and those in storage. Okay. I don't end up asking the same question in like 5 consecutive episodes. Okay, so if I want to evolve somebody else right now... Chimey's never been evolved before. I don't think I can get a monster to level 10 very quickly. Cryo's already been evolved. Super and defense boost. Do this for now, just to try to get... have an entire team that's been synthesized at least once. Hey, free herb. You can synthesize him, but he only synthesizes into variants of himself. Ah. Okay. Just same rule, he and whatever I'm synthesizing with have to be level 10. Think about it. Assume he's relatively strong compared to other monsters. Took my Pikachu in Pokemon Yellow. Come and play in the old maid's garden. Impossible to frown on a wave runner. This guy's managing to, though. R.I.P. Toriyama. He just died really suddenly and rather young, right? Like, relatively... You fall or something horrifying like that? I see. That makes sense now. Looks like there's another dungeon here. Looking for chests and stuff. Rhonda Rummy. Oh, God. It's one of the best localized monster names in the history of video games. Capsicum. Really good. There's a lot of really good ones in Dragon Quest in particular. I need to like go look in the list of monsters I've captured. I know which ones I still have to catch at least once. Yeah. Can't recommend those books by Tomato enough, or his Legends of Localization website. He does exactly that for like Earthbound and Zelda and Final Fantasy and the like. The playthrough he did of Final Fantasy VI, where he had the original Japanese translated by him, the game's translation, and then a Google Translate for every line of dialogue was really, really cool. He did die from a fall. That's fucking scary. The fact that could happen to any of us basically at any time. Try to heal. actually he would go later. I was incorrect. Hopefully he doesn't die because of that. Alright, Shady. Kind of suck, man. Home Splitter, Zam, Cool Breath, Whack. So, can you remind me how synthesis works specifically here? So it's... I can pick families of skills to pass down, and they pass down in exactly the same way. But if I synthesize two creatures who both have Def Boost, and their Def Boost tree looks like this, I only get to give that monster Def Boost once, right? So if I already have Def Boost on a creature I want to fuse, I'm probably better off doing Reaper. I don't think I want Whack, because it kind of sucks. Let's see, hold on. Chimey is the one I want to pass down. If it's maxed on both of them, or only on one of them? So if I imagine, if I'm planning to fuse Chimey and Shady, I think what happens is it gives me access to Def Boost once, and then Cleanser and Reaper. 50 total points for Def Boost 1 across both monsters. Okay. That's a pretty tall ask. Let's go to the ones that aren't stunned first. Shady's pretty much useless right now. See if he can do damage now that he got another level up. Oh, nice. Doing 4 damage now. Nice. Okay. So the actual way I invest my points generally doesn't matter until later in the game when I have so many points that I can combine two of the same skill and get an upgraded version of that skill. Points. But it doesn't pass down the points you invested in this stat, right? I was under the impression that it passed down half of your total invested points for you to spend again. But if I put 20 points into attack, it doesn't give a shit about that, right? It just gives me back 10 points that I could then put into attack again in that same family of skill that I passed down. I was under the impression that there was like no monster stat growth that came out of synthesis directly. At least not based on stat allocation up to that point. Doesn't notice my presence. Love to see it. Into that skill automatic. Into that skill. Okay. Maybe my future Marstead notes, I phrased them in a confusing way. I see. In that skill. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. So do enough damage to be worth attacking here. Can you not, guys? Keep getting screwed on agility here. It's kind of funny. If you make it to 50 and get Death Boost 2, there's no points in Death Boost 2. Okay. I see. Thank you. Write that down. Stat transfer. Half of the invested points show up in that stat family. So 50 points and Death Boost 1 equals. So in other words, it might behoove me to fuse two monsters who have the same skill and points invested in the same skill, because doing so means that that synthesized monster could have more total points in that stat than they would get otherwise if it was just one of them had Death Boost. And so long as it doesn't surpass 50. Okay, gotcha. Makes my math easy to do here. Rapier. Okay. That would be nice. Makes sense. I guess part of the challenge here, though, is that I have to get 50 points, which means I have to over-invest points, or is it always 25 to get all 4 bonuses? To get to 25 on both monsters, does that not mean I have to get above max, essentially? Maybe that varies for the skill category, I guess. Try to save here before I do more capture gem grinding. But you're saying if I fuse 2 monsters and the total skill allocation between the 2 of them equals 50 or higher, then that skill category will evolve to level 2 from level 1. What I'm asking is, for Chimey, for instance, I put 14 points into Def Boost. Are you saying that once I get the maximum upgrade, that will be 25 points? When I get Defense 5, Max HP 10, Defense 5, Max HP 10, I will have invested 25 points? Or do I have to keep putting in points after I've stopped? I'm no longer getting benefits for it anymore, right? One thing I find crazy about Dragon Quest, it's like, it has these deep systems where it's like, don't worry about it, it'll be fine, just merge your guys. It's like, but that's like hours of work to merge my guys. I need to make sure I understand it. Can't put points to the point that it isn't benefiting you. Oh, it's not showing me all the levels. Okay, I thought there were only 4 thresholds that I could build to there. Gotcha. You have my sympathies. I love this Rugrats ass song. I don't do that just yet. Oh man, getting that rapier as a drop is huge. I do want to deposit my money. I write this down now. Alright. Monster list. Mummy Boy. Imp. Unghoul, Spitnik, Pinky, Muddy Hand, Moto, Spiegel doesn't count, Bro Free, Rabid, Fire Spirit, Scorpion, Hill Slime, Lips. Okay, and then my actual party is Bubble Slime, Shadow, Chimera, Tiny. Always open. Okay. And try to grind Shady up to level 10 here, and then I'll do some progress. Be a shortcut for later, sensing a pattern. I want to catch a Capsachum and probably grind on them for a bit because they seem like they're pretty good XP for my current level. Seems like equipment is ridiculously important to how powerful your monsters are. I guess right now I was moving stuff from my monsters. Hold on. Ryo has a woodcutter's axe. Okay. These all have benefits against different monster families. Alright, let's get a fused monster here, so I have to get Shady to level 10. Ow, asshole. Don't you dare come to your senses. Suck it, Capsachum. God damn it. Don't hit my guy, Capsachum. Poison's kind of underwhelming. Stop that. They command you to stop. Let's just kill him here. Or just Dragon Quest things, like it feels like in Dragon Quest, agility theoretically matters, but it's like rolling a 1d100 plus their agility bonus to determine the turn order. Fuck you, sir. Like your agility stat is like, you know, between 1 and 30, but it's like rolling a 1d100 for every monster. So maybe at the end game you can kind of reliably have a monster that goes first, but I guess I can just zoom there and then walk all the way back. Back to it. Let's see if there's any other enemies in the area. I said there's a bunch during the Dragon Quest XI playthrough, but it feels like Dragon Quest is a series where there's just like this guy who's never played a video game, the wise sage who lives on top of a mountain. The go ask him for ideas for what to put in the game, and he like designs all of the math and stuff for the game without ever playing the games himself or ever playing anyone else's video games. And I've never played any other game that feels like that. It's crazy. I feel like I really, really need to play Wizardry at some point. It might not be a fun time on stream, but I know that Dragon Quest is like super duper streamlined wizardry among a bunch of other games. Different nighttime monsters here. Oh. That's a monster. Chainines? Okay. Wizardry is a video game. A bunch of video games actually that was like insanely popular in Japan to the point where like there's a whole bunch of stuff that's in JRPGs that was originally because of the way it was presented in Wizardry, and then there's a lot of people who have only secondhand been exposed to that concept, right? Or sometimes third hand or fourth hand. It's a Western RPG, computer RPG. I only know of it through its reputation. I've never played any of the games, but it probably would be helpful for this channel. Add that to my analysis. This particular anecdote might not actually be correct, but one that's in my mind for some reason is the idea that a lot of Japanese game developers depicted kobolds as looking like dogs because the monster that was called a kobold in Wizardry kind of looked like a dog. And then some developers have seen JRPGs that have kobolds that look like dogs and go, oh, kobolds are dogs. And right, and they're like carrying on that tradition 2 steps removed from Wizardry and 3 steps removed from Dungeons and Dragons and other fantasy sources. Do something up here that I can do. I'm mostly just trying to level up, so. I've heard that Wizardry has like wild save file transfer shit where it's like you like are expected to carry over your save through like 5, 6, 7 games or something. Significant influence on early console role-playing games such as Shin Megami Tensei, Dragon Quest, Dragon Slayer, Shining series, Fire Emblem, and Final Fantasy. I guess there's like some indie, like schmizzardry games that have been made by Japanese indie devs. Yeah, that's exactly why I've been a little bit hesitant about trying to push for it to get on the voting system or something. I think they all have problems where it's like Not only are you carrying over your save between different entries in the Wizardry series, but I've heard that there's like, if you didn't get a key item in Wizardry 4, there's like an unwinnable quest in Wizardry 6 or something fucked up like that. So you basically have to play it with a guide. Hey, Rom, thank you. I think the influence on Final Fantasy 1 is probably the most obvious. One more level for Shady, and then we can go back here. Shit, I should have manually targeted there. $78 XP is pretty good for these guys. It would be fantastic to meet someone who's like happened to have played through all of the Wizardry games so I could get some guidance as to how to go about playing it. If I should just play with a guide or if there's some kind of like cheat I can use to make the playthrough tolerable. It's like super fucking interesting to me. I am looking forward to eventually playing the much older Shin Megami Tensei games, which I think are more directly inspired by it. It sounds like they're like really, really, really brutal, like to the point that they're kind of awful, but I'm wondering if SMT is going to finally click for me a little bit better when I understand that the current iterations and the franchise that I've played are like heavily streamlined. Oh, hey, see the skill. Yeah. I need one more level up for Shady. I can keep running around here trying to spawn dogs. Five, really? It's a weird hierarchy so far. I hate Persona. I think Persona has gotten better with each Persona game I've played. I played 3, 4, and 5. But I already kind of suspect that I might like 1 and 2 better, even if their stories are stupid or weird. And then I didn't hate Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga. It was much longer than it needed to be. Grindy in the worst way, I think. But I kind of like the tone. It's kind of like a middle ground, I thought, between what SMT is theoretically supposed to be and a more typical RPG without, like, Pokemon mechanics. Yeah. I did SMT4, which I found largely frustrating. I don't know, it's... a lot of it is that SMT's model of difficulty is walk into a fight, get nuked, lose 20 minutes of progress, load your save. Now you know what to do. Now go and win and it's fine, right? And it has other ideas like the press turn system where you get like quintuple punished for a mistake. It's like it's already bad enough in a video game when you like attack and miss. You can never keep track of how it's really bad, right? Because in Shin Megami Tensei, if you attack and miss, it's like you missed, and your enemy gets a smirk from you missing them, and you lose a press turn that you otherwise would have gained, and their turn has been wasted. So I think it's 4 times, right? Maybe it's 3. Gotta be getting close to a level up for Shady here. Try to avoid healing here. These guys are much easier than the Capsichums. I think that's not a super efficient heal, but it's fine, because I think last time I determined that it, like, will deplete one person's MP before, instead of just dividing it equally. But as long as I've got plenty of MP and I'm just grinding and gonna zoom out of here, it's probably fine. I don't get skill levels every time. Is fusing... How do I phrase this question? So I have a lot of questions about this game that it takes me a second to articulate. If I'm going to fuse a monster, the best time to fuse it is when it has just acquired some skill points that I've invested in it, right? If I put some skill points in it and then I get another level up that doesn't provide skill points, the extra level up does nothing for me. The only thing that's passing down is the skill points, not the fact that it gained natural passive stats from gaining a level. Thanks, frickin'. The extra stats do contribute. So it's not literally a waste to level up a monster or to synthesize a monster who didn't just get skill points. Sure. Yeah, also it seems like you want to, because as soon as you synthesize them, they start back at level 1, right? So they kind of suck for a little bit until you catch them back up to the current standard. Okay, thank you. Really need to not use that fight command. Oh, hey, poison actually killed something. Wow. Okay, so level 11 is another threshold where they get skill points. That's the same for every monster. God damn it. I guess I can just attack again. I really need to do manual commands, I think. Zoom, which is nice and convenient here. I'll try to grind up to 11 then rather than 10. And you said my substitute monsters and monsters in storage are getting a small amount of XP while I'm doing this? I guess I could try to watch their levels and see if it's worth synthesizing them at some point. Small, okay. But if I have like level 1 monsters in my substitutes, because it seems pretty dangerous to have level 1 monsters just in my loadout, because they're almost certainly going to get one-shotted, right? At least get them a couple token levels, I guess. Probably be getting my vet call sometime in the next 20-30 minutes or so. I'm just gonna pause the stream while I take it. Love this guy. Okay. Never do the auto battle. JRB's having a kind of terrible auto battle is kind of a funny tradition, I think. Especially bad in like Persona and Shin Megami Tensei. There's a tick on their portrait if I have caught them. Okay, cool. I'm gonna wait to bother until I've got all the level ups I want, because it should make it easier to scout them. It's the same enemies I'm fighting anyway. Tick on portrait if you've caught a monster. That's the main way to see it, because you don't have a list somewhere that you can check. Still don't have enough, but I can fuse it. Well, I'll wait one more level. Is the XP curve pretty much always the same, even if the monster's been synthesized multiple times? Like, does it always take roughly the same amount of XP to go from level 1 to 10? Nice. I love when they stare blankly. I really enjoy Earthbound as sort of parody of Dragon Quest. I think it correctly identifies that those little actions where the monster does nothing is, like, really important. Okay. Doesn't change the synthesis specifically. Gotcha. Shady is dead again. Oh, thanks for asking. I'm doing fine right now. I'm just trying to get one level up. I'll fuse them and move on. Stuck. little bit faster. Just bracing myself for Shady dying here. I'm getting to go first and whacking him. Video games. I think he had like 1 hit point left too. You think there's like 2 or 3 more battles to go, and that happens. Should deposit this money. This will be good for later if I need to buy a bunch of stuff. It'd be worth trying to get the shortcut. Alright, Shady. Please don't get hit twice. I don't know if these guys are worse. I guess the dogs are frequently sleeping, which is an advantage. You guys are confused, you think is less of an advantage? A 50% chance for them to hit their allies. The one is just the one. Takes a little bit longer, but I take less damage. Smaller chance that Shady just dies abruptly. Getting lucky. Let me see how close he is. I'm getting 15 per capsa chum. Oh my god. So I can technically pass time to nighttime again at the Pokemon Center, right? I guess I'll just do that if I get low enough that I have to go warp, since it's a bit of a hike. Dragon Quest Monsters, Joker. What's the difference between Dragon Quest Monsters as a franchise and the Joker subseries? Like, Joker's got a trainer like Pokemon, and the regular Monsters series you play as the monsters. Before they got to Axe, so that's convenient. I hit fight by accident there. Hopefully they all attack the same enemy here. Hey, can he take 3 hits? But if he's already been hit twice, there's basically nothing I can do. But I can try to heal him before the enemy goes, but my agility situation is such that I'm just as likely to get attacked and die before the heal goes off. Oops. Oh, this is your only Dragon Quest game? That's interesting. I played 7 in its entirety on stream, 8 in its entirety off stream, 11 in its entirety on stream, a smattering of like the first couple on the NES as rentals when I was a kid. I never got very far. Dragon Quest Monsters Joker 2. I think that's it. 11 was really good. I like that game a lot. Will be skill points. Got 16 now. I want to get everyone's defense up as much as possible so they're not just like dying instantly. Boring to put points in there. I'd have to get that up by 1 to inherit 15. I'll just go ahead and do that. I assume it rounds down. Shady doing? We're getting there. Probably want to do another fusion soon of Bubby. One of the notes I left to myself. So you said that there's more abilities you can get on the stats screen when you're putting skill points in than are displayed. Is it only true for the ones that give you passive stats, or are there more spells than are displayed when it's telling you like the 4 spells it'll teach you? Idiot. You might want to go back to nighttime, because I think the dogs are getting way more XP, and we're not substantially more difficult. I could try going in the dungeon as well, but I just kind of want to wrap this up and then explore new shit. Yeah, I just listed the ones I've played wrong. All of 7, all of 8, all of 11, Dragon Quest Monsters Joker 2. A little bit of the NES games. I haven't played a Super Nintendo one before. If you're ever curious, if you click on the games link below my stream, there's YouTube playlists for everything I've ever played on stream. Got VODs for all of it. Whether or not it's been beaten, whether it was blind, that kind of thing. Come on, Dogman. Yeah, I like 7. It was pretty good. None of them are asleep, which kind of sucks. So I just have to hope none of them target Shady. And I really need Shady to hit for double digits when his turn comes up. Alright, I get 2 stairs blanklies. That's already too much. Yeah, so the situation here is if I attack, then they might be dead, which means they don't get to act at all. If I heal, it might not get off in time. Let's see what happens. They at least made Dragon Quest VII shorter in the 3DS version, so it's not quite so insane. High agility bird went last. You son of a bitch. God damn it. God damn it. I did the thing. I paused to heal him. I did the right thing. I feel like if he just gets like 1 more level up. I spent his points, didn't I? Oh, I can't skill allocate when he's dead. I guess that's fair. Okay, here we go. I'm in that, like, nightmarish probability zone where it's like the thing I need to not happen is relatively uncommon, but not rare. I need the dogs to not both target Shady on the same turn, essentially. And preferably some of them to be asleep, and sometimes for them to waste their turn. So I think even if they attacked every turn and were never asleep, I would have an okay chance of pulling that off. But the other RNG that's stacked on it is I also have to roll a high enough initiative that my team gets to go and take one of them out before they get to attack. Dragon Quest initiative is a weird black box to me. It's crazy. It may as well be true random. I do think, like, Slay the Spire, just revealing enemy intents is a really important development for the genre. I know other games have done that before, but it feels great in Slay the Spire. If you fight in metal, then they always have initiative, exactly. Chimey gets some skill points. Probably the last of the skill points he gets before I evolve him. I put way too many points into this. I just kind of want to pass it down to my next person. But now I have an odd number of points to it. So I guess I have an odd number of points total regardless, so not too much I can do about that. I suppose I could put them into Cleanser just to have the evolved monster start with heal. Cross that bridge when I get to it. I would be so interested if Dragon Quest XII rethinks metal slimes in some way. I guess it wasn't super necessary for me to walk around and farm them in 11. It was nice when I ran into one. I know there was, I have a core memory of there being a part of Dragon Quest VIII where you have to stop and farm for them. Should be enough for a kill, I think. Shady, that guy almost dies. Okay, good. Don't wake up the sleeping one though, Shady. That's good. Oh, don't go away from turn-based. One thing I kind of appreciate about Dragon Quest that it hasn't shown the shame in the genre that everybody else seems to have. Okay. So I think, since I don't really care about any of this, I just want the def boost. Let's do all the points in there. I'm one short of another one, but I just have to cringe and deal with it, I think. I guess Helm Splitter can be good. Helm Splitter, I can't tell if this costs resources to cast, right? Some things cost 0. 13 belts and wear sunglasses and tours. get out of here now and do some synthesizing. I have to decide who I want to synthesize. I think I can get Death Boost 2 now. If I merge Booby with Shady instead of what I was originally going to do. And we can do progress. Okay, so I just confirm. Can I not see his skill allocation if I don't have the points to... Oh. I guess I could save first and then fuse, and if I don't like it, unfuse. Let's see what happens. They literally can't fuse anyway, because they're not... How do you know if a monster... It says at the top if they're plus or minus. Okay, well that throws a wrench in my plans. At least they're ready to go. I can summon somebody else now. I guess Mummy Boy is already level 10. Ander, that must just be from being in storage this whole time. Okay, well I could take them out. Materialist and attack boost. Graveheart and attack boost. Both of them are attack boost, unfortunately. You take them out and spend their points. Mr. Bank is back here, this guy. Momo and Hander. Materialist, Metal Slash, Hatchet Man. Just put it all in this. Should get them up to 11 then, though. Because they're close to getting more points. Graveheart, Poisonous Poke, although I'm kind of disappointed by Poison so far. This guy's pretty close to level up, so I could probably do it relatively quickly, and then I can move on. Yeah, they both, it's like a couple battles, should be fine. Sure. Use Hatchet Man for killing metal slimes in the main series, right? Okay. Yeah, that's fair. It's so close to 11 already. Cheap early metal killer. Both Hander and Momo have low HP, but hopefully they hit hard enough that it's fine. Have to find out. think recruiting works differently in Joker 2, doesn't it? I don't remember the percentage chance thing in this one. Come on. Do what I fucking say. Oh, did I not set it outside of combat? Ah, crap. Okay, wait, here we go. Fantastic. God. I don't think I've seen these guys crit me once. Maybe it was one other time earlier. Oh, so much for all those attack boosts. Jeez. Well, Handy's gonna die. Guess I need to have a different team here, so I only have one of these monsters in the active party. So yeah, it's just like a couple battles to get level 11, no problem. But it's like always heavily underestimate it. Oh, okay. Maybe he'll get the level up like now, and then I can take him out of the party. Not quite. So what we want to do, I think, is to have one of these guys in the main party. One of them is a substitute. Because the substitutes get more XP, right? Than if they're just in storage. Shady's ready to merge, so do get more XP. Doesn't help with metals. All right, Hander, do me a favor here. Do not get crit immediately on turn 1. I'm gonna call the vet here in about 15 minutes if they don't call me. Everything should be fine. It's routine dental work for Ben and Marty, but I always am afraid of anesthesia under any circumstances. I know it's like 1 in 1,000 or something, but I wouldn't bet on that. Marty was fine, but Ben's under right now. I have anxiety. So sleepy. Too stunned to act is convenient. Please don't crit my hand. Okay. It's extra mean that everything takes poison damage after it attacks. Okay, Anders good to go. I can sub him out. Got his 1 level up. Don't have enough to get a Helm Splitter right off the bat, so let's dump in here. I guess I could put points into Materialist to get it to carry over. Will a single point put into it carry over? I guess when you fuse the monsters, you get the tree regardless, no matter how many points you put into it as the previous monster, right? So it doesn't really matter. All right. Momo. Come on, buddy. Don't fucking die immediately this time, please. Not his fault he got crit, I guess. Good. Great. Fantastic. The new age retro hippie brushes his teeth. That's what we want to see. We can start catching some of these soon once I'm done with this project. Oh my god! Why are you the way you choose to be, Dragon Quest? Oh, getting my phone call now. I think I got into a combat there while I was answering the phone. Kitties are okay, thankfully. I have really bad anxiety. I was like, my body was going through the full motion of like, oh my god, it took them 25 minutes longer to call me about Ben. My cat is dead. Just like pre-morning, so I'm very relieved that they're okay. Poor precious babies. It's really hard. I think with the dental work, it's like the increase in outcomes is statistically worth it, despite the risk with anesthesia. But just the thought of being the 1 in 1,000 where you took your cat to like get some dental work so they don't have tooth pain and then they just die on the table, scaring the bejesus out of me. Not completely like irrational fear. We had Marty had to get dental work a few years ago, and he had like his blood pressure dropped really low, and they had to abort the procedure. It ended up being okay, but it was still like, oh my god, horrifying. Do this again. I was almost done, and then in the last turn, my stupid mummy got critted. This is kind of like getting candy looped what's happening here, where it's like, well, I'm gonna go do progress, but first I want to get level 10. Well, I guess I'll make it level 11. Well, now I need to get it on 2 different monsters so I can actually fuse them. I guess the idea of needing to fuse a positive and a negative monster is so that you can't quite easily stack defense boost or whatever. I'm guessing the monsters that tend to have defense boost tend to be in one category and attack boost in the other. Yeah, I noticed that up here. There's a ladder there, right? And we got that like when I was almost done last time with the dungeon. Is it easier to get this time around? I can't exit further. There's like a gate that's blocking me where the dogs are. It's like further back here, right? There's a gate that said it was locked. I'll check again here in a second. All right, Momo, don't get attacked. No one's asleep. Oh no, is that happening again? Fuck. I thought I'd fix that. You hear anything else cutting out or just the mic? Thank you for checking in. Oh, if it's game audio cutting out too. Okay. That's a good sign then. Because it's not the microphone still dying. I figured out the mic issue was fucking USB selective suspend. Yeah, it says this one's locked. Is there another exit from here somewhere that I haven't seen? Windows has this thing called USB selective suspend where when your USB's been like dormant for a while, it shuts it off, and I guess Windows Update did a thing where it made it more aggressive. Like it thinks that your mic isn't actually in use, even though it is in use if you're using an audio workstation like I am. And after I found someone in a thread saying to turn that off, which I thought it was already off, I guess it wasn't, fix the issue. Okay, thank you for confirming. Hopefully it was just buffering them. Gotcha. I was planning to do them, I just wanted to get these levels real. I was really like, by future Marstead notes from last episode were like, hey, get these levels real quick. And then fuse. So it's like, well, I just want to do that, so I don't have to, like, think about it. Okay, thanks, Chaos. Please go ahead and still report, though, if you ever suspect it, because as much as it, like, alarms me to think that there might be mic issues in the moment, it is much more, like, alarming over time to think there might be mic issues and no one's saying anything. Okay, I'm a little nervous about this. First round went okay. I guess I haven't seen what happens if they don't crit the mummy. Every time they've hit the mummy, they've crit him, so I don't know how much damage they actually do. Okay, 19 damage. That's very tolerable. If they just hadn't crit the last 2 times, we would have been done. Much better than Shady, who is dying in like 2 hits with no crits. I've just had the vision he's gonna get crit right now. Oh, I guess when you wake him up mid-turn, he still loses the turn? Okay. Okay, then. Now we're done. Now I'm actually going to make progress, I swear. Okay. Let's progress now. I'm gonna walk into this dungeon and there's gonna be like 50 metal slimes immediately. It's fine. Committed to doing something, I did it. I learned that it was all a fool's errand, so be it. So I have to decide who I'm merging here. Chimey, or Chimey, I guess, because it's Chimera. Chimey has never been synthesized, so I should probably do that first. Some can be both, okay, I see. Spider is now high enough level if I get one more level. So they're both attack boost, so it doesn't really matter which one I pick. Rank E, rank E, rank F, or rank E, rank E, rank F. So Skull is the same. Saboteur, Whoosh and Crack, Aquapothecary, Health Professional. But I want it to be a higher rank, even though I'd rather see what Health Professional is. More traits are good. This is spells. Maybe I like the spells. I know what Saboteur does. Jaily. Okay. What the fuck is that? Oh, Whoosh and Crack, okay. Whoosh, Crack, Swoosh. So if I want to carry over points, I have to select these, okay. And then probably Cleanser. I could see what the passive was. Review. He has some kind of I didn't lose items when I used there, right? It just puts it in my inventory if I wasn't using it. Must have had an extra one of these and not realized it. Wait, here we go. Crackmeister just makes him better at crack. Okay. Well, I didn't take crack, but crack proof is nice. I wouldn't have taken it anyway because I had 3 other things I wanted to pass down, so I don't regret that choice. We could do Hander and Spider. I guess I can bring a Spider into my inventory now. Go move on. Oh, right, I need to go to the other table to withdraw. I enjoy crack. Cryo, I was still waiting to get to level 10. Probably actually merge with Booby. I can just do that now. I wanted to have one really strong monster. Problem is if they're all level 1, that's bad. We don't want that. I think then Freya would be my carry until they catch up. See what it looks like and I can load my save if I'm not happy with it, I guess. Booby plus Hander. He has defense, attack boost, and Slimer. Hander only has attack boost. Okay. Drake Slime, Artful Dodger. Drakey, let me guess. Hey. Psycho's good. Is it worth, though, going down a grade from E to F? That's why I didn't want to take it. That's getting up there. Okay, yeah, I didn't take it because it would have required me to drop a rank, just making sure that that wasn't a stupid decision. What does Psycho do? Is it let them psych up faster or something? That guy is close. We get people. This is sorts by level. So I can bring Spiegel back. All right, actually gonna progress now, I swear to God. Oh, it lets you psych up. I didn't realize that that was not a default command. It'll let you scout stuff that normally would be a huge pain to try to do. I can't get up that way. That ladder I can't do yet. So there must be another exit from in the main area. No, I got way less MP. Oh, I guess it's because they started level. Right, gotta remember that. It's kind of an interesting element of these monster fusing games. Feels kind of satisfying to catch them back up again after you fuse them. If you're taking an immediate hit to power for a long-term big increase in power. Nine slimes in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. They don't mean including battle time. They mean like find them and then fight them with the frozen clock, I assume. Okay, that seems to be true. Great start. Oh, yeah, I have to tell them not to use magic here. Does count battle time? Wow. I guess it's 9 slimes across 3 battles. Jeez. Oh, I need to put in more points to Drakey to be able to heal. Okay. This could be a disaster. We'll see. Maybe they'll act sooner this time. I need to have stronger monsters in my main group and only have one that I'm trying to catch up on levels here. Ryo getting his ass kicked there. Okay, please hit Fryo or let everyone else go first. Well, good job, Jaylee. Oh, they give no XP. Oh. Okay, hold on. I guess I could get Mr. Heal to top people off. I'm gonna fail out in this fight here. Oh, okay, that's good to know, thanks. So giving you time limit in Dragon Quest where the battles always just drag forever. You've cleared Madame Rummy's challenge. Well, I guess the candy loop continues because now I need to get at least a couple token levels for my new monsters so they can at least contribute and not die immediately. Still shouldn't take super long. Maybe now I get a shortcut. I need to catch monsters. I think I may have gotten a free heal after doing that. Didn't realize it. Let's do one at a time, so Spiegel can help. Get Drakey up first, because Drakey can heal. Make sure they all have equipment. Equip, strongest. Just remember to unequip after this here. Synthesizing is always a good thing ultimately, right? Because you're always increasing the number of points on a monster, you're always increasing its grade, increasing its core stats and all that. You can never, like, actually lose time from having synthesized. Here, I should be able to open that gate now. Let's see. Probably handle Capsicums. It can be a bad thing if you have a very powerful monster that you synthesize with a weak low level one. But generally, yes. Okay. I just want to make sure you can't set yourself back like hours. Immediate levels, that's good. Agility boost. Attack. I'm gonna have to get one more level. Is agility in this one? Use my words, sorry. Is agility turn order, or is it... Does it affect anything else, like crit chance or something? Chance to dodge, okay. But it seems like you have to have a pretty substantial amount of agility to have it really affect the turn order beyond just the pure randomness of whatever the initiative roll is. Not enough yet for points. It would be super swell if Substitute could tell sub in Mr. Heal Heal and then put him back. What's Jaylee doing? Level 3 from being in substitutes. Idiot. Now it opens, okay. Theoretically, I can trigger the shortcut now, maybe. Unless if it's past another thing out there. I'm gonna catch some monsters, don't worry. I just feel like I should wait. Leather whip. Since I take damage if I fail. Keep looking like Joker has a 5 o'clock shadow at the way the shading looks. Alright, let me see if this whip is better than what anyone currently has. None of them can even use it, okay. Sure there wasn't a secret special thing up there. Goodie bag. Set tactics on this guy real quick. Wow, just getting a couple levels on Drake, he made a difference there. So, 16 gold coins. Thank you, Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest things ever. I have a new question. I think I'd ask it. So when XP gets divided among units in storage, do they all just get... So is it better to have more monsters in storage so they can all be accruing XP, or is it divided among them so I get less XP if I have more monsters in storage? I don't think you can win by collecting new monsters, assuming it's similar to Joker 2. Like, I think that they're so much more powerful if they've been synthesized. Okay, so you do want more monsters? Okay. I misinterpreted that earlier. So we want... Shit. I just want to pick up heal here. Scouting chance goes down the more you own of a monster. Is there a cap to how many monsters you can have in storage total? $92. Yeah, I'm still gonna be. I would love to catch everything. The only reason I haven't been catching today is because I've been trying to level stuff. Those are somewhat in tension with each other, I think. Probably catch this guy. I want to get to level 5 on my cat first. To equip an item on the cat, that's part of why he sucks. One more level. Yeah. That's the woodcutter's axe regardless, okay. So I can see if he can use the rapier instead. Oh, it's still better than the rapier? You can't use the rapier. You can't use the rapier. Okay. Got all the chests from this area. Can't trigger the shortcut yet. I'm so glad my kitties are okay. I was really freaked out, you guys. I don't know if you ever had the thing where you like get bad news and you like a pit in your stomach. I was getting that in like the 15 or so minutes after I was expecting the call. Oh yeah, I'm so sorry, Scarfton. Okay. Cleanser for 2. Exodust. Yeah, I can hear that. Ben and Marty are older now. They're like... They're gonna be 15 this May. That's pretty old. Geriatric, even. Okay, so to go through the next door, I have to do the next garden challenge. Alright, I should assign their targets here. Stat increases. Let's go. Okay, maybe I can get the shortcut near here. Oh, it's one more level down. All right, so it's like a endurance test. $41 gold coins, better than 16. I can't get down there yet until I do the next challenge, I think. So no shortcut. Yeah, I think I have to get the next level before I can get the shortcut. I can go do it real quick. Let me try to capture some of these guys now. %. Try to kill one first, I guess. So like actually damaging them and debuffing them with sleep and stuff doesn't affect catch chance at all, right? It's really just the stats on that monster's attack. I guess if you debuff their defense, maybe that matters, because then their scout attack will count for more. Oh, I can't now, okay. Still really funny how screwed I got on RNG at the beginning of this game. Like it was unprecedented. Doesn't give status effects affect scouting chance at all. Deposit money from all that. Hopefully the next time I have an opportunity to buy some really substantial upgrade, I'm just ahead on gold. My experience with Dragon Quest is that I'm going to spend, 90 minutes grinding and feel like, oh my god, I've got so much money, I'm going to be set. And then like the very next shop, I go broke immediately. And can't even buy all the things I want. Okay, sapping and oomping helps, but paralyzing doesn't, sure. $15 slimes in 3 minutes. Okay. Give it a try. Hopefully my team now is more impressive. Don't fucking miss a regular slime. Deftly dodges the attack. Why you gotta be like this, game? Normally it'd be fine. It's okay, well, someone else is gonna attack in a second, but it's like the clock is ticking. Like this song, the bass is very, it sounds like Sega Genesis, very crunchy. I think they designed these slimes to have like maximum agility or something. They always seem to go first. Defeat 12 more slimes to unlock the Kissies areas, one of the dialogue boxes of all time. Hopefully they're not like on the ladders somewhere. Dragon Quest. At least I can see them. I don't have to like climb up to see if they're up there or not. Making them all attack first is especially cruel. Did it jump down? Oh my god. I think I just have to get into the fight and then I'm okay. Fine now. Playing. Better. Now I should be able to get to the shortcut, I think. Okay, I think last time I got a full heal after doing that. Catch some monsters now. I want to go back to the previous island and catch some of the monsters I missed as well. I feel like I should kill some of them first. Idiot. That'd be overkill, actually. Yeah, I think it is overkill. Okay, we get lucky and fight one of them by itself. It's time for Fryo to synthesize. I really want to have at least one monster that has high agility so I can kind of depend on them going first. Come on, be a single Capsicum. Okay, there we go. And it's too stunned to act. Fantastic. The dream. %. Nice. Capsy? Chumo, okay. Or Chummo, okay. So I guess capture. Let me add that to my future Marstead notes. Capturing monsters as soon as possible is crucial as they gain XP and storage, and the amount is not divided. Probably could have a few monsters closer to 11 for fusing right now, but that's okay. I had to learn my lesson the hard way. Cool. Some more skill points for Jaylee. I think I got what I want from Cleanser. I mean, getting Zing could be helpful eventually, but I feel like if a monster's dying, I've already fucked something up. Because Zing is like a 50% chance to succeed. And I'm already losing a turn trying to pick them up. I guess it could be clutch in a dungeon or something, but I don't know. I hate Zing. Just about every fiber of my being. Hold out for 11, I guess. Try to get more of an attack boost. A lot of this game's soundtrack sounds like it's more from the GBA sound chip, so I wonder if at some point it was being developed for the GBA, or if it's just using music from a GBA Dragon Quest game. Are there any GBA Dragon Quest games? Trying to catch a goodie bag here. Add a lower tier Zing that's a 50% chance to cast Zing. I guess Square was kind of in a weird place with Nintendo. We made a couple games we give it color. It died way faster than I thought it was going to. I guess I'll give it a try here. Goody. Goodo. Okay. Enfeebler. Enfeebler might actually be good, assuming that lets me do like sap. Make it easier to scout. I need to catch a bunny unicorn. I'm gonna try to get the shortcut. I'm gonna go back to the first island and get the monsters I missed there. It shouldn't take too long, I hope. Hey, not bad. Spiky, I think is going to be the name of the thing. Hair? Like the one name that... Okay, whatever. That's fine. Silly game. Spyco. Yeah. I pulled up the Wizardry Wikipedia article out of curiosity. We were talking about it earlier. I'm going to read from it here in a second in the battle. The game's lack of an auto map feature, which had not been invented at the time of its release, practically forces the player to draw the map for each level on craft paper, which is included in the box as they walk through the 20x20 dungeon maze step by step. Failing to do this often results in becoming permanently lost, as there are many locations in the maze that have a permanent darkness spell upon the square, which causes the player to walk blindly in a random direction, or a hidden teleport spell sending the player to a new location. The game doesn't tell you when it teleports you. There's a spell that tells you your current location, and you can transition between levels, but you have to enter the exact coordinates, the number of steps north, south, east, or west from the current location to teleport to. And it's possible to teleport into a trap or solid stone, immediately ending the game. The original release of Wizardry does not announce the player is teleported and resumes play as if one step forward was taken. Players cannot save their progress within the dungeon. They must exit the dungeon first. In the event of a total party kill, play cannot be resumed. Cool. Wizardry 1, yeah. Let's see. Let's do that. Now it's always 9 points, it looks like. Okay. Passing down. Hey, precious kitties. I'm sorry you had a bad time today. You get them both in okay? You brought them both in okay? Kitties are home and they're very traumatized. I love the name sea urchins for these. And because you can't resume play if you die, it can take hundreds of hours to finish Wizardry 1. So I guess if we played Wizardry 1, we'd use like a mod to make it playable, probably. Bummer. Sounds like by the final Wizardry games, it was starting to maybe be a little bit reasonable. Let's see. That's wild that it's just like insanely popular in Japan. Okay. Not so bad. I love that little text in the middle of the screen. Scout, 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 scout. Next time we get cats, we're gonna have to brush their teeth. Oh, they said it's probably too late. The vet said they won't tolerate it, but if you start brushing them early, I guess it's just the mechanical action of brushing. It has, you don't have to like use paste or anything. It's just disrupting, yeah, breaking it up. For lack of a better term, cats aren't meant to live as long as they do when they're indoor kitties. Yeah. So I think teeth and kidneys are like the things that just like go. Just because their bodies generally don't survive that long in the wild. Scouting. Dry food that cleans teeth. Now, we had to agree for Ben and Marty to be wet food only. We could probably get some kind of like dental treats. Too much good food for the kitties. My fourth 40% failure in a row. That first episode was so wild. I think I failed the scout like 10 times in a row or something. Hey Marty Market. Hey Ben. Poor babies. I'm sorry you had such a bad day. I love you. Oh. Free feeds dry food and gets wet food daily. Yeah, that seems convenient. People we adopted from just told us no dry food, so we haven't really ever questioned it. I don't know what the... I have no idea what the wisdom is on that. I hit the shortcut if I can. Old sleepy baby. Yeah. The island format is pretty interesting for Joker 1. I feel like the game is grinding and leveling up and synthesizing your monsters, which is completely fine. Like, I think it's a pretty compelling loop to do all the synthesizing and equipping. But if you like boil down what this zone has essentially been, it's pretty much just been walking around this garden area. Man. I'm trying to scout this guy for a minute. They must be lying about the displayed percentage chance. Or some shenanigans happening. I mean, I don't think it's confirmation bias, because it's not been many times that it showed like 40%, 50%, and I failed a coin flip like 10 times in a row or something. Synthesis chains are more in-depth than it probably seems on the surface. I guess this game is like almost pure mechanics. It's kind of interesting. That over there is the thing I need to hit. Oh, if you exit me, I'm gonna be so mad. There's a shortcut, okay. Let me... Abundance of caution, go save. I think we're fine, but... This game started very hard, and it's chilled out a little bit now, but probably because I did a bunch of grinding. See what I can synthesize here. I see, Scarf. Spider. Probably I need to put some points in. This saga is really goofy. It's very Rugrats pilled. Rugrats maxing. Frizz, Flame Slash. I know it's really boring that I'm just taking the raw stat boost instead of any of the spells, but I'm like incredibly underwhelmed by most Dragon Quest spells. Maybe Fryo. I think I screwed up and I think I merged a couple monsters without spending all their skill points, which was, I don't think it was a huge deal. It was like a couple skill points I didn't spend or something, but I did want to die after realizing it. Let's see. If I do this guy... make sure I spent everything on him. Oh, how does I got that skill seed? What does that do exactly? This gives me points. Seed of skill, increase the skill points of an ally. By like how much though? Is it a substantial amount? Or is it 0? Okay. Spend points get carried over at a lower rate. Hey, there's Psycho. I'd like to see that. Dragon Quest spells are like an AoE axe attack costs 5 MP, and an AoE fire attack costs 20 for some reason, but they both do the same damage, and very few enemies have elemental weaknesses. Snarrow. Okay, so we're carrying over attack, defense. Now I kind of want to see what martyr is. These are all things where he damages himself. I guess, what does double up do? I want the agility boost, actually. I think I just want attack, defense, and agility. Boring. Move it around later. I got a bunch of people ready for evolution in the back here. It's funny, I never actually synth Shady. I kind of want Enfeebler. Helps me with catching in the future. Alright, real quick, I'm going to pop back to the first island to get some monsters I skipped. Is the check mark next to monsters have caught, or is it currently have this exact monster in your storage? Stuff I needed was in the dungeon, and I don't think nighttime affects what's in there at all. I just not open this chest? What the fuck? It's not here before? Have caught, okay. Hey kitties. Sorry. Marty had to have one of his incisors taken, so he already has a wonky ear, and he's got a wonky tooth. Poor little baby. I think that demon only spawns in this first room. I already have these guys. I don't want to be fusing two monsters at once in the future if I can avoid it. Yeah, I can't catch the big boy because I can't turn around immediately. I gotta just run forward and not run into the imp, I guess? Look way more scarier out of combat than they actually are. Hi, Ben. Hi, little guy. I love you. He's on my desk right now. I can try again. %. He's just like super nasty. Like, I didn't see this. I was petting my cat a second ago. Decidedly unimpressed. Okay, well, I'm about to get nuked then, aren't I? I was just saying he's not that threatening. Incorrect, apparently. Bye. So is him being difficult to scout mean that I'm not intended to be able to beat him right now, or he just has like a modifier or something that makes him harder to scout? Hard to get OP if you can pull it off. You'd have to like sap and psych up and all that fun stuff. Yeah. I'm guessing the scout percent is something to do with like the amount of damage you dealt versus their max HP or something. I guess he's actually not too dangerous to fight, he's just tough to scout, I guess is the idea. Okay. It's tuned that you have a monster with Psych. I just got one, so I'll try it again here in a second now that I know what to expect. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll give it an honest shot, we'll see. Probably ain't gonna work, but... Oh, that's funny. It takes me to the most recent one I've been to. Okay. I'm just gonna try to catch this guy. I don't want to spend a ton of time on it, but I could always come back later. I think I caught just about everything else on the first island. There might be like one other enemy in the dungeon, like one of the goodie bag recolors. Try this again. Let's see. So let's kill the imp first. You can psych up. I don't have sap yet, although I think I have a substitute I could bring in that could sap, but just try to not die for now. Psych up is such an interesting idea for Dragon Quest. In a series where actions are already kind of low impact. Well, I guess your turn is incredibly high impact. That's probably the better way to put it when it comes to the series. Not doing something on your turn is really bad in all of these games. I guess it's not so much that you're not doing something. Oh, it's on there. Okay, I see. Yeah, get fucked by Zing. How many times can sap stack at this? Super high tension. Did it do nothing at 100% tension? Oh my god. There must be some fuck shit going on in the game math. Alright, well, I learned I'm not doing that. Oh, it might be because he's not doesn't have a weapon. He's doing okay damage though with his regular attacks, which is what's weird. Yeah, it might be the weapon is the bigger issue. I guess is psych up 100 double damage? Is that the calculation? I guess he was dead last time I killed this guy, so we didn't get any XP, so that doesn't help. Three to 4x damage, okay. Try to get the attack boosts here. I guess they have to lose their equipped item when you evolve them because the game can't possibly know, or it might evolve into a monster that can't use the same weapons. That's the idea. Caught the mummies. I think the only other enemy in there that I didn't get is the palette swapped goodie bag. This must respawn every time I warp, which is interesting. And not even 1%. It's wild. Each rank has an attack sec threshold to be able to get 1% in the first place, I see. Let me try to get the blue goodie bag really quick, and then we'll head back to the other island. And oomph. Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. Did I get a hammerhead? I might not have one, actually. No, I guess not. That's Zoidberg. Hammery? Just hammer, okay. Catch this guy. It's certainly a lot easier when you got better levels. It's fine, happens. I just shouldn't say things like that. This has screwed me every time this episode. It's kind of amusing, actually. Go, try again. %69 nice, not so nice. It would be super funny if the scout chance is just like a fucking lie. Or it's like substantially modified to be way less likely than it appears to be. I know confirmation bias is partially playing a role. Obviously, I don't comment on it whenever I catch it on the first try, regardless of what the displayed percentage was, but... Hi, Ben. Sorry you had such a bad day. Oh. Oh shit, I have no idea how long I've been muted for. Oh, Ben may have just muted me when he rubbed his face on my stream deck. Thank you. I think it was like just now. I already got one of you guys. Thanks for the catch. He's rubbing his face and everything because his teeth don't feel good. Hey, Ben. Hi. I would pick you up like a baby, but you don't deserve that right now. You had a rough day. Ooh, Seed of Agility. There's just a chance for that to drop really good shit, apparently? Wow. I guess that's just for like one monster, and it probably doesn't carry over. Sorry, I'm petting Ben right now, so I have to play one-handed. I do my best. I think I can just exit if I go out the back. I think going through here just turns me around, right? There's nothing in here right now. Ben is, camera doesn't see him right now, but he is sitting on my desk right in front of me, sprawled out, just leaning into my hand to pet him. He's never done this before. Poor baby. I might have to exit manually. It might only let me get out immediately the first time. Relatively playable one-handed. See if I get into a battle. This might be the worst day of your life, Ben. You've been to the vet a few times. They've never had to do anything for you before. Had a very hampered life so far. Oh, I didn't see these guys before. I think I caught them. Too stunned to act. Is there nighttime only in this specific part of the island, I guess? There's a giant on this island too that's hard to catch. Demon in first room, first dungeon, very hard to catch. Probably need oomph, psych up, and sap. Gigantes. Also on the first island, somewhere on the surface. Demon Rider. Demony. Demoner. Okay. You sure I already have a fire guy? I just saw one in combat. So there should be different things to catch at nighttime. Let me pop in and heal and save real fast. I'm guessing zoom just takes you to the last one you rested at, not the closest one, or not the most recent one in terms of progress. Hi, Ben. Precious baby. Oh, yep, knocked my stuff over. That's okay. Last one you entered, okay. He's just knocking everything over. It's okay, it's cute now, Ben. So I feel bad for you. Alright, let's see the skill. And he's by himself, which is ideal. So critical rate in Dragon Quest games like 1%. It seemed like it was actually somewhat reasonably high in Dragon Quest XI playing against type. I feel like I've done a critical hit like 2 or 3 times this stream. Cheney. Fuck. Don't call him Cheney. Chainer. Okay. Is it just dogs in the lower part here? Try to see. Still a shrine here we gotta do. A couple different things here. Shell slimes. I kind of like the idea of the monsters in storage very slowly getting XP so that you can get some kind of trivial synths. I clearly forgot the entirety of Joker 2 because I don't remember if that was how it worked in that game. I thought the scouting mechanic was different in Joker 2. Shelly? Really? Really, game? You did Spyco and Sheller? They were really consistent with the default name being whatever E, ending in a Y for a long time, and it's like they're fucking with me now. Purpose. Hey, Ben. Caught all of these things. Guessing the dog is the most dangerous. There are 2 and 3 slot monsters, I see. Don't defend, man. Lucky I caught him. He's able to defend like that. Probably need spells on this guy. I can try doing Riz here. How does scouting work? Enemy is really resistant to physical damage, only takes damage from magic. Like, does it try to calculate it based on the best damage they could do from among their physical and magical attacks or something? Need to turn into something less off-putting now? Silence, impudent girl. As well as an advantage with scouting, some skills can be used. So I had to go all out. I was asking, it seemed like the shell slime takes like no physical damage, but takes magic damage normally. I was wondering how the heck that applies to scouting. If you're just SOL, it tries to hit him with physical regardless. Does it just try to use their smartest attack or something? A much bigger dungeon than I was anticipating. Whoa. Hi again, Ben. Already got a bubble slime. Never caught one? %. Jelly's poisoned. Yes, Ben, you're showing up on the camera. Just barely. Lucky today's a JRPG day, you can get pets. Well, so much for that. How do you tell that they're using an ability when they're scouting? Okay. It's like the animation you're recognizing. I see. I thought it was just based on their raw physicals. That's very interesting. Now we might want to try to get Ingle. Squelch removes poison, is that right? Or does poison not carry over out of combat? Yeah, probably shouldn't bother then. Oh, really? Even when scouting? Huh. Does it actually, like, consume their MP and stuff? That you do it as part of scouting? Surprising. Attack power up by 5. Just keep doing attack. Will help me recruit more monsters, I guess, is my theory. Hey, Ben. Kisses. Just kill the slimes this time so they don't all psych up on me. Oh, it might actually kill the boot here. Whoops. Try again next time. If I win by itself, that would be great. Gotcha. It isn't clear from the first screen, I guess. Just bubble slimes. trying to do everything on floor 2. All right, Skipper. Come on, its name is already Skipper. The only choice is to name it Skippy. I swear to God, if that thing's name is Skippo, that's it. I have no threat, I'm just... Skippy's a name, you can call it Skippy. You named the jail cat Jaily, for Christ's sake. It's gonna be fucking Skippo. All right, moment of truth. Smoother than a fresh jar of Mr. Skip. All right, well, fine. At least it wasn't Skippo. Jesus. Now they're getting all creative. Seed of defense. I feel like I'm just gonna hoard those seeds forever. Maybe it's worth using the seed of skill if it's like 1 point will get you to an even number to split in half when you synthesize. I guess that like permanently carries over on that monster forever, so that probably is usually, if not always, worth doing. All right, floor 2 is fully explored. Let's try floor 1. Mr. Skip. It's like they were like designing the default monster names in the localization process, and like didn't care for the entire first world and decided, we'll try a little bit harder. This is a cute way to not have to make a bunch of different floors this dungeon. Nothing on floor 1. Wait, so is there another color in here somewhere that I missed? Higher up somewhere? Oh, this is probably... He's probably not intended to be an easy capture. It's like a metal slime, but for money, right? Oh boy. Just not even going to bother trying to scout him. I don't think it's going to happen. Ow. Oh shit, I meant to heal. Can you not defend automatically? Like, ever? I played one JRPG that makes defending interesting, and it's Mother 3. And it's actually used pretty beautifully in, like, the final fight. I think the best case scenario with a defend command is that, like, the enemy clearly, you know, conveys that it's going to do some kind of super attack that's going to kill you, and you just, like, activate it, and that's it. But generally, defending is not moving the combat towards being over sooner, so I think on average, it's resulting in you taking more damage than if you were killing the enemy, right? How much money does he actually drop here? 515 gold, 5 times as much as usual. Let's see. I want this guy to be my biggest guy. Out of MP. Everyone has over 100 HP now, so that's cool. There's another thing up there. I need to go get my MP back, though, so I'm going to warp out. I guess I can't warp out, but I can step outside and then warp. Now that I know what I'm doing in here. Now I can do this with full resources now that I know what I'm doing. Might take a look at synth options here. Seems like synthing at level 11 all the time is pretty good just because of the benefits of synthesis and the quick early XP curve. Let's see what they recommend here. So Jaylee could go. Mr. Skip and Scheller are already ready to go. Let's do one at a time from among my party for now, I guess. Chumo. Try going with Mr. Heal. Gotta make sure I spend the points for him, though. Try to get up to mid-heal. Might actually be good. I guess that doesn't stack with... what is it? Squelch thing that I have on the other character. I'm trying to merge with. Most of my points haven't gone into that, so it's not horrible. Are they serious? 16 points to get mid-heal? Well, I guess it's really powerful. Okay. Mr. Heal is a pretty fire name. Psycho and Psycho. Wild Slime. Great Saber Cub. So I probably don't want to have a party that's all slimes in case that causes a problem down the line. I want to know what... I haven't seen what Champion does, though. Slime with cool hair. Wildy? Okay, finally. Champion is... Oh man, you really gotta investigate. Oof. So cleanser I had only put 2 points into, or I guess 4 points into. If I took healer instead, that would be probably fine. Getting oomph would be good for capturing weird monsters. And I lose a healer, but I guess I already have a healer. The monster I just fused is not giving me any points that matter. I feel like just skipping out on invested skill points is kind of a waste. I'll try to get mid-heal. We'll see if we can get maybe champion on somebody else. Looks like you have to put a ton of points in there to be able to do anything with it, though. Only synthesis that made sense here, I think. We could do Mr. Skip. Oh, and Shady, and get that done. I have to put points in both of them, though. Let me do that before I fuck this up here. Mr. Skip. I think Shady's already leveled up. Saboteur has sap in it. Now, I think I'm going to try to specialize in an Enfeebler later. I'm not going to worry about it too much right now. I'm just going to try to get high attack boosts so things die. Because, like, if I can't scout something on the first try, it's okay. And I feel like I'm really going to have to invest to have any chance to get the stuff that I need here. It's so mean that getting to 11 gives you 19 points. Shady has no skill points. Use these two. And they'll be leveling up behind the scenes. Phantom Fencer or Rock Bomb? Martyr. I could trade at least. Hi, Ben. You like head kisses? Benso. Okay. Maybe Saboteur. I'm not super pumped about that. I can start working on sap. There's nothing else I can inherit here, so. Probably want Fenso in my backup team if I have room for him here. Goodo is a legendary name, I gotta say. Let's take Fenso instead. Goodo is it's too good. Mime. Bolsterer. Drakey, Wildy, and Naro. got about 5 minutes left. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get another save, so I can try to use some time here, since we also wrapped slightly early last time. Future Marstead. Here's the deal. I updated the text file for this with a bunch of information, so read through all of that. Includes a lot of questions that I asked during the stream. So you should be caught up on what the deal is right now. We want to get monsters to level 11 and then use them, because 11 they get extra skill points. We want to try to combine the same skill if possible, because you only pass down 3. So attack boost is kind of the main priority now. A little bit of defense boost. You're trying to get mid-heal on Wildy. You have Zoom now. You go to spells and abilities, it takes you back to the last Pokemon Center that you visited, so take advantage of that. Your units in the storage are getting a little bit of XP, so you want to capture monsters as soon as you possibly can in order for that XP to carry over. For them to be getting XP, because it doesn't get divided among them, right? So more monsters is just better. You get more synthesizing stock, essentially. Right now, to progress, you can go outside. There should be a shortcut over here that takes you up on the first level. On your right, it's up that ladder. You're gonna go all the way around to the corner, and the top edge, there's a dungeon. You fully explored floor 1 of the dungeon. You have to use an elevator to get to floor 2. On floor 2, there's a path you take to a green switch that'll take you to floor 3. You haven't done floor 3 and 4, so you have to do that still. And then after that, you should be able to go to the next island, I think. But remember to just synthesize whenever stuff gets to 11. I think letting stuff level past 11 is not super worth it, at least at this stage of the game, because it takes a really long time to get more levels out of them, and they can start leveling up again with inherited skill points if you synthesize them early. I think that's pretty necessary for your success here. Let me save again. Thank you, Sinnoh, for keeping this on subblock. I do really like this game a lot. I think that the synthesis system is pretty cool, and I feel like I'm getting substantially stronger in each new area, and I like that the monsters reset to level 1 each time. So it feels like you're getting that early level up dopamine over and over. It's quite good.